So I'm just going to share a bit about my own story as a professional tarot reader. I've been reading since I was 14 years old. As of this recording, I'm 39. And I recall what it was like to go through the rings, go through the hoops, being a professional tarot reader. I remember that when I first started charging for readings, I was only asking for like 10 pesos, maybe even that's like 50 cents for a reading. And there were people who didn't want to pay for that, quite frankly. I remember when I first picked up my very first tarot deck when it was given to me, I was in high school, still in the States, and I just put up a table and let anybody who wanted to come to me have a reading for free. Big first mistake, because the line was really long. There were a lot of people who came to me for a reading, but the longer the line got, the less quality of my reading would be. And it came to a point that this girl who just sat in front of me had a reading for free, didn't give me anything, didn't pay me anything. And after reading for her, she just said, "This shit is fake." That's a lot coming from someone who didn't pay absolutely anything for that session. It's then I realized that if people aren't paying for it, it's really not worth the effort, because at the end of the day, you are wasting energy. And that being said, I brought it when I moved from the States to the Philippines, and I decided I was going to drill this. I was going to get better at this. And I discovered a lot of secrets about myself as a reader, just continuously drilling it. But I also realized that people tend to commoditize readers. They treat readers like we're garbage sometimes. It's just a tarot reading. It's not serious. Or I'm not really into this. You know, I'm just seeing if it works. I'm just testing to see if you're accurate. Those are all bad reasons to have a reading. And if somebody ever gave me that kind of a reason, I would probably tell them, you know what, I don't think the service is for you. But the biggest takeaway that I remember, especially living in the province, and I don't want to mention which one it was, that 90% of the people I came across told me, "This is bullshit. What is this crap? It's weird. It's stupid." It's like, what? I would tell them my dream was to put up the biggest tarot school in the Philippines. That was my dream. And they would tell me, "It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen to you. I mean, we're in the Philippines, 99% Catholic nation. And basically, you have no chance of doing that. So just might as well just get stable jobs, stable work, and to hell with this tarot dream of yours. When are you going to start thinking seriously? When are you going to start being mature about it?" Now, the one thing I'm most thankful for is that I did not listen to them, okay? Because if I listened to them, I wouldn't be making these videos right now. I wouldn't have met all the amazing, epic, life-changing people I have through the tarot cards. Because the truth is, people will always talk crap about the things that they don't understand. And a practice like the tarot is definitely something people are not gonna understand. So if I listened to them, I'd probably be working some shitty job for some corporate God knows what right now, wanting to die. But I realized that I had a gift in this, and that I had one thing that differentiated me from all kinds of other readers, which was I wanted to help people. I just wanted to have an ability to give people peace of mind. And I noticed that when I would really give all of myself to my readings, the people would start crying tears of joy. They felt like I felt so connected to them. And as a result of that, I realized that this was the path that I wanted to focus on. So I spent the next couple of years just reading and reading and reading. But I had no plan. I had no idea. How was I going to get out of this province? I have no money, I have no land, I have no car, nothing. And believe it or not, it was the tarot that got me out of that living and got me into living here in Manila, where a certain relative of mine found out that I read the tarot, even though I tried hiding it from her. And it just so happens that she was married to somebody in the government, and she said, "Why don't you just move to here to Manila? We'll get you a job." And basically, I know her motive was she wanted to have her own tarot reader on call whenever she needed it, and that's another story. But it was because of the tarot that I got out of the provincial living and I started moving here to Manila. And it was because of the tarot that I put up Mysterium. And the very first course ever opened was Intro to the Tarot. 4 students, I remember that very, very fondly. So that being said, this all boils down to the idea that I didn't give up. I didn't surrender. And if ever you come across an individual who's trying to shit on your practice, remember this video. Remember that not everybody's gonna agree, but not everybody has to. Because if the tarot is something that brings joy to your life, if the tarot is something that you love doing, and as long as your motivations are pure, then please, by all means, keep doing it. But if you're looking to use the tarot as a means of conning people or getting laid or getting power over others, then I'll be the first to tell you, you are going to fail. Okay, you will fail because these cards are a lot more powerful than you think. So that's just a bit of me sharing with each and every one of you. This is probably going to upload next week. Keep reading the Tarot, boys and girls.